In this part of the advanced English lesson, we will be learning these 5 different phrases. And we're looking at phrases that start with the letter A. The first one is at arm's length. At arm's length means to keep them at a distance. I keep my relatives at an arm's distance, meaning I don't get along really well or I'm not very close with my friends. I maintain some distance with my friends and relatives. So that's why you say put your relatives at an arm's distance. Number 2, at once beck and call. At once beck and call means you're always available for that person, meaning you're always there to attend to that person, to take care of that person. For example, my mom is always at the beck and call of my father. Means my mom is always there to take care of my father. She always attends to my father. She always takes care of him. She's always there whenever he calls her. So that is the meaning of beck and call. The next is at the 11th hour. At the 11th hour, meaning at the final minute. I reached the railway station at the 11th hour, meaning I just reached when my train was about to leave. So I reached at the 11th hour, meaning final moment. So whatever you do at the final minute, last minute preparations. My friend prepares for the exam at the 11th hour, meaning he does only last minute preparations always. The next is account for. Account for meaning accountable, being accountable for something. You have to account for the loss, meaning you are accountable for the loss. You should tell me why this loss actually happened. So why we incurred the loss, you should be able to account for all of the loss. Next, apple of one's eye. Apple of one's eye meaning you're somebody's favorite. I am the apple of my grandfather's eye, meaning my grandfather, I am the pet granddaughter of my grandfather. So that is the meaning. Apple of one's eye meaning to be one's favorite. The next topic for today is these 5 phrases that begin with the letter B. First one is brush aside. Brush aside means ignore. Brush aside all differences and stay peaceful. Brush aside meaning ignore. Ignore all the differences that exist between you and stay happy and peaceful. Breathe once last. My grandfather breathed his last evening. Breathed his last meaning to die. You can also say kick the bucket. My grandfather kicked the bucket last night, meaning he passed away last night. So breathe once last and kick the bucket are alternatives that you can use when somebody dies. By leaps and bounds. I have improved my English language skills by leaps and bounds. Leaps and bounds meaning something that's increasing rapidly and also something that's increasing largely. So when you're improving by leaps and bounds actually means that you're learning something really fast and also you're learning a lot of things. The next is burning problem. Burning problem actually means that it is the topic of the day. Inflation is a burning problem, meaning it is something that we have to discuss in the present times. Inflation is a burning problem. Number 10, bird's eye view. Bird's eye view, meaning in general or a very general viewpoint. I will give a bird's eye view of the project, meaning I will talk about the project in short, in brief, I'll give an overview of the most important things. That's what is called as bird's eye view.